It's not the easiest climb up the steep mountains of Lee Canyon. About 3 times a week, these safety managers hike to several areas of the resort and start digging. They are checking for conditions in which an avalanche could happen. They perform strength tests and measure the layers of snowfall.
I see 3 for sure, definitive layers.
In the past couple weeks, about 2 feet have fallen.
Snow doesn't have to be deep to cause an avalanche. It just has to be a certain recipe.
Right now, that recipe is short of few ingredients, which may come this weekend. Greg French of the Las Vegas Ski and Snowboard Resort say there is a lot of loose snow on the surface called grapple. Weather forecasters are calling for snow this weekend, and if it's packed on, the grapple underneath could act as ball bearings, with the snow on top sliding down.
Rapid changes happen overnight all the time.
So the resort is going to cause an avalanche on their own by shooting a giant gun at the hilltops. A Vietnam-era refurbished howitzer.
There are 3 batteries of
leased from the military. It's housed in an undisclosed location. Shooting a gun from nearly a mile away is a lot safer than former techniques. They used to set off explosives and ride down the hill ahead of racing snow.
Ten-year-old E.J. Baskin and his little sister Carrie are like little dolphins in the water. The grandmother put them in swimming lessons since they were barely a year old, so they never have to experience what she went through years ago.
One time I jumped in and I had to struggle, and it scared me to death. And that's, if you're scared of the water, it's going to kill you.
The city of Henderson took part in the world's largest swimming lesson Tuesday, a worldwide event designed to promote pool safety. Experts say nearly 90% of drowning can be prevented if kids learn how to stay afloat in the water.
It just takes a minute for a child to slip out and for a tragic incident to occur, and what we're trying to do is give parents the information they need to prevent those tragedies.
Tragedies parents like Heather Shook has seen firsthand and never want to see happen to her young children. She says swimming lessons are key for their safety and her peace of mind.
It's the most important thing in the summer here in Vegas, I would say.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, nearly 1 in 4 Americans don't know how to swim, and experts say if kids don't learn by the time they're in 3rd grade, chances are they'll never learn. For EJ and Carrie, they just can't imagine not spending time in the pool, especially growing up here in Las Vegas.
If you don't get in the pool, then you'll be super duper hot.
Beating the heat by learning to swim, something their grandmother still wants to do someday.
And if something was going on with them, I would jump in, but I might not make it back. So I need to learn. I really do.
More drivers are finding out the hard way they can't fly by NHP traffic stops. Another trooper may be waiting to pull you over for breaking the law.
It's scary.
For Trooper Nathan Peterson, it's too close for comfort.
And I've been dusted by debris. You can feel the wind a lot of times.
On the California-Nevada state line, a jumbo electronic sign warns drivers they are entering a zero-tolerance zone. And soon they're also warned to move over or slow down for stopped emergency vehicles. But they don't.
We'll go talk to this person. Plenty of time. 3/4 of a mile, they can see me at least. Hi there.
Hi.
Okay, this is why I got you stopped. Okay, do you have the registration paperwork?
Trooper Peterson teams up with Trooper Eric Mulkey.
My partner up here has a vehicle that is coming at us a little too quick, so we're going to make a stop.
The original traffic stop will quickly trigger a second traffic stop.
All right, I'm stopping this.
When this pickup rolls on by, not changing lanes.
Obviously, I got you stopped for not moving over. You're required to by law. We've even got signs up back here that indicate that you need to move over.
NHP wrote more than 1,700 traffic tickets between St. Rose Parkway and Prim in the month of January alone. Chances of getting a warning are slim.
I can't, not on this one, not today.
Authorities hope changing lanes will protect the officers who protect you.
These elves are preparing to make a special delivery.
We have room back there. Oh, Merry Christmas.
The family of Brazil Ward really has no idea what to expect. That is until the trucks rolled in. The Clark County Fire Department rolled out a year's worth of donations in presents. Little Brazil is still in the hospital, but her sister Berlin and her brother Brandon Jr. were very excited. Firefighters took $5 from each paycheck and put it into this fund to buy all the gifts.
That actually makes it more meaningful.
Many of these are the same firefighters that responded to that accident.
To know that they were there to help save my baby's life, that's a miracle in itself.
The firefighters are trying to help make the family's holiday a little brighter.
It's just a little added pressure for the family, and these guys have really stepped up and relieved that little bit of stress.
For a family that's been through so much, no one is more affected than the kids.
It just makes me so furious to see my little sister get hit by a car.
As Brazil continues to get better, Berlin and Brandon will be by her side.
I hope for her to come back, be as strong as she can be, and just get where she was before the accident.
It's the closest thing to a Christmas miracle this family can hope for.
Those are cool.